Alright, so it's been a couple weeks since I last filmed what came just a minute ago. I did get the spare battery box and switch. Come to find out, it wasn't broken at all. The switch is not supposed to turn off that light. The switch actually turns off the functions for the remote, the headlights, taillights, brake switch. All that is controlled by the little remote. And when if I can get to them, these little switches here are depressed. It turns off that one light. It turns off the light that pops on the roof, the top of the car when the doors open. So that light is always on if the doors are open, which makes a lot of sense. Why it doesn't work that way, I don't know. Not a big deal. Not overly concerned about it. But anyways, we're going to go get back on track by starting stage 62 for this video. And I'll turn around and we'll get to it. Now in stage 62, we're pretty much setting all the interior pieces into place. Starting with the engine compartment. The engine compartment just fits in like that. And before I go any further, they did say that you need to unhook all of the lights before continuing on. So all I have left are the plugs on either end, just to make it easier. So this is going to be secured in from underneath with 4 times HP screws. And I have a literal crap ton of these things. So I'm going to use my judgment. Oh, I hate this. And the screws we're putting in, let me drop down a bit. Okay. The screws we're putting in actually go on either side of the front gearbox. This one right there. Now, for sake of not having to buy a ass load of batteries, I have actually removed the batteries from this so they don't get overly used, because like I said, that one battery is, that one light is always on. So after all that's done, that is the engine bay secured. Next piece we're actually going to take is the radiator from pack number 9. I'm not sure where I'm saying these are going to go. I'm going to raise these up. Or move them off to either side. That sounds better. So that, let me move this out of the way. So the radiator is actually in 2 slots up front. I've moved the cables off to either side of the front here. And this will also be held in with HP screws. These will also be held in with HP screws. This is going to be a bit of a fiddly mess, so bear with me. And this will actually be going in this hole? I can't tell. Nope, it's actually it's a different hole. That's okay. The angle is all messed up. Just got to get some support behind it. Oh, jeez. Hang on. A word of warning, don't over tighten screws into plastic. You just strip it all the way out, which is what happened. If you can see here, I've put a bit of electrical tape down because I stripped the screw on this side and it won't hold now. So between a bit of super glue, which obviously doesn't work because it's metal on plastic, and the screw over here, that's holding in place, but it really won't go anywhere anyways. The next bit has us putting the intercooler in, which we made back in stage 10. And once again, we're going to turn this thing on its side. We're going to put screws again, some type HP screws. Now, of course, I missed where this is going. Okay. Of course. It doesn't like me. These things don't like me today. Might as well remagnetize my screwdriver just for the sake of to make it easier for me. Hopefully you can see that, but that's one in. I didn't really tighten it too much. Because I got to make sure the other one catches. Okay. And now, that's in, just like that. Okay, now, the big test. We're going to be working right there. Step 4 is having us add our suspension system. This is confounding. I'm going to take what? Okay, for some reason, this doesn't want to hold. This is confusing because it doesn't want to look. It doesn't look like it wants to hold. This is going to take a bit. Hold on. Alright, now after all that confusing ridiculousness is done, I have everything set up now. I've also taken the liberty of putting on the front wheels, just to make it easier on myself. Oh jeez. Fuck me. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Just had an exhaust tip pop off. But anyways, I was having so much issue with this, but because I didn't realize that I didn't have the... I didn't have it trained. But now it's trained. It's good. The next bit has us putting in this panel right there. Now, am I going to have to open this up now? I believe so. I'm actually opening up the parts for this section. Yep, because I need new screws. I'll get the rest out. I need type SM screws. This is a brand new screw. I may only get the 3, but they need a place of honor. And these SM screws will be going in now these are very long screws. And then what? Okay. Now yet again, I need to flip over the whole car. Lots of turning over in this today. Gonna do that until it holds. Then another one down the end here. Not too tight, just hand tight. Okay, and that is the front diffuser panel in. So what I've done so far is all up front. Now this stage continues by actually grabbing the stuff from stage 62 here. I'll just get these all accounted for. Next thing we're going to do for stage 62 is got to reorganize here. Where does it want? It wants these to come out from underneath. Okay. We're putting in the trunk section. This is going to be held down with GM screws from the top here. I'm going to need to stand up for this. Grab my little pot of oil. Number 3. I'll fix that in a second. Something does not want to work. Be right back again. The last bit of this video I am going handheld for because I cannot get this in frame with the tripod. Also, the tripod kind of broke on me, so whatever. But at the end of stage 62, we have the intercooler, the radiator, the engine compartment, front suspension with wheels is in. We have a fully completed trunk section, and the entire interior is in. The steering is connected there, the control panel is connected, and the brake pedal is hooked up in there. So when the brake pedal gets hit, the brake lights will come on. And that is the end of stage 16. Now, I do have stages 17 and 18. Let's see if we can see this. Yeah. 17 starts the bodywork, and I'm excited for that. I also have the next 2 stages of Star Trek. Let me just go back. 3. I have 3 and 4 for Star Trek. I will get these out as I can. Work has been a little weird, but I hope you liked the video. If you did, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you on the next one. Let's hope I don't get any more problems. Stay frosty.